we're back. We are Extra Time Banter, and we have been out for some time because we were busy. I'm not gonna tell you why, but we were busy. Something big might come up, you never know. But the biggest news today is Barcelona has been crowned champion with, I guess, 4 games to go.
Yes.
15 or 14 points lead. I think it's been a great season compared to the Liga aspect, but it's been 4 years since we won the league.
And last was 2018.
Before COVID. So before COVID scenes, we have been champions, and we're very happy. The 3 of us. That's why I decided to come and shoot this video. I don't have any questions today. We're just gonna talk about Barcelona's whole season, where players came in, went out, financial aspects, players that might come up, and you know which I'm talking about. So I'll start by asking you, what do you think? Do you think this was a successful season for Barcelona as an overall?
Definitely. Like if you compare this season with the previous 2-3 seasons, it is a much better season. We got our La Liga back. It's like after if you remember the last team which won La Liga, it got Messi, it got Iniesta, and now it's a fairly new team. And the main point why it's a better season and why it's a success season for Barca is because when the season started, it started with like a set of young players. Like
the average age was 22 or 23.
The team is so immature and so young, but despite that, the hunger that Xavi instilled into them and the way they played thoroughly. Like if you see Ter Stegen also, Ter Stegen has got he got a new.
The He-Man came back.
He got a new form this season, and then we have got so many upcoming players like Balde. He's one of the biggest, not the biggest. He's one of the best players right now in Barca, and he got the most. He made the most impact in this season.
Right.
Apart from Balde, there are many other players like Pedri, Gavi. I will just go on keeping names. So, in my opinion, of course, it's a very big season for Barca, and like we all know, it's time we are going to celebrate.
Right. So, I think overall Barcelona, their biggest problem was defensively, right? Everywhere they went, they conceded a lot of goals. Even last season, if you look at it. But this season, Ter Stegen had, I guess, 26 clean sheets overall.
No, I think 24 or
25. Yeah. One of the highest in Barcelona's history as well. I think so. Defensively, we have improved a lot, but I think it's only for the league aspect, not for the Champions League or anything. But I think this is an improvement, nevertheless, right? So, what do you think was the major impact in defensive aspect? Like, which player made more impact in the defense for Barcelona this season?
See, to pick a player will be difficult for me, but one thing I'll say कि like Xavi ने जो किया है, he made sure that अपना defense strong रहे. क्योंकि if you consider last few years, the position where we lacked the most was defensively. क्योंकि हम लोग बहुत गंदे गोल खाते थे.
Transitional problems.
I remember the time when Longley and Umtiti was there. I mean, we all know, no disrespect to any players, but it was horrible at that time. So Xavi made sure that defensively we stay stronger. Now, if you ask me a particular set of players, the player which has impressed me the most, people will not agree to that, but for me it is Christensen.
No, I think people will agree with you. It's a very underrated signing, I feel.
Means if you watch Christensen play, I mean, if I talk about his defensive abilities, he's not up to the mark as that of Araujo. But if you talk about playmaking, about making those passes and all those things, I think Christensen is just too good.
Yeah.
I mean, we are just lucky that we got Christensen for free from Chelsea. Right? And apart from that, like Balde has also, like Balde as good he's offensively. Defensively, he is not that much, but his pace,
he's learning.
His pace allows him to actually track back and do all these things. Koundé has also been a good player, but we have lacked an right back as of now. But we already got a player with us who will be joining from the next season, right? He's also
but I don't think he's coming in as a first team player. I think he'll be playing in the B team. But what you said, I understood. We need a right back, like a proper right back. Yes. Barcelona tried with Bellerin, but it did not work out.
Yeah.
So his contract was terminated mid-season. But yeah, Koundé is not exactly your right back. He can play that position, but we need a right back properly. So from defensive transition to coming back to the midfield now, Busquets is a big news. A big player going out of the club right now.
Absolutely.
So when Busquets was there, Frankie was playing as a double pivot with him. But now with Busquets being gone, who do you think fills in that position?
See, firstly, there is no replacement of Busquets.
Right.
That's everyone knows that. Now the name which is getting linked to Barca in the midfield area is Gundogan. Now, no way Gundogan and Frankie can play a double pivot.
Right.
That's not gonna work. So I'm not sure how much. How it will be lined up next season, and whether Gundogan will be coming in or not. That's also we don't know. But if Gundogan comes, I don't know. It's gonna be a three-system midfielder of Pedri, Frankie, and Gundogan. But I'm not sure how Xavi will make them play. It's very difficult to say. Being a Barca fan, we are happy, but at the same time, we are kind of worried because now when Busquets is gone, it's gonna be very difficult because he's the one who maintains that tempo. He's the one who makes the other players better.
So he's very good under pressure as well, which is a lot of players are not in this day and age.
Exactly. So I don't know how that particular midfield will gonna work. To be very honest, right now.
Right. I agree with you there. I think the natural replacement for that position is Frankie. But if Frankie goes there, then we need a transitional midfielder, right? Pedri is more like a Iniesta player. Gavi, what Xavi did was basically play 4 midfielders. And when Gavi came into the midfield, then he was in those transitional phases as well. We understand that. But the easier part was because there was Busquets. Since he's not there anymore, I think
someone needs to be that provider.
So if Xavi continues to play the double pivot, he needs a defensive midfielder who can play that role properly. So we have a lot of players in our midfield section, but I think not to that level, of course. So we need a player like that.
I think we need someone like Rodri, but it's a big
we can't afford that.
Yeah.
We are not that.
If City wins.
Right. It's gonna be very tough to get a player like that. Coming to that again, there are a couple of players that Barcelona is currently looking to sell to get the financial fair play for some other reason. You all know what that reason is. One of the name is Rafinha. I do not believe that Rafinha is a player that we should let go. Because when Dembele was out, that position was filled by Rafinha. He has been constantly playing in that position very well. He has been man of the match for 4 or 5 games in a
he's the top assist for
right. So I don't think selling a player like them that would be important. But to me, there are certain players that need to go. Like Eric Garcia needs to go. Sergio Roberto needs to go. There is, I think, Ferran Torres.
Sergio Roberto won't go because he's
plus he's like a quota player, so he's gonna be there either way. But these are my opinions. I feel that these players should be let go, and so that financial pocket can be opened up for another set of players out there. Coming to forward now. Lewandowski's first season, he's currently running for PGG, top scorer. I think he's 4 goals ahead of.
Yes, I think he is.
21 goals he scored this season for La Liga.
No, not 21.
21-17. That's what I last saw.
He's 21.
21-17, right. So, how would you rate his signing for the first season and the number of goals he's scoring?
To be honest, I won't rate him that much because this is what we expect from Lewandowski, right? He's not some new player who just came and from in Bayern Munich. He's the person who has been performing for around 7 to 8 years, right?
No, because I asked you the question is Barcelona, Real Madrid, these teams, it's not easy to fit in, no matter how big of a profile you are.
The reason why I'm saying I'm not that much happy with Lewandowski is the reason because we were not able to perform in Europe. We won La Liga, that is fine, but I think the trophy that matters the most is Champions League. We all gonna agree on that. And in that stage, Lewandowski was not up to the mark, at least for me. But that can happen. I'm not blaming him, but I'm just
expecting more out of him right now.
From him. Now, if you say that if we bring in players like Messi in the team, just saying, then I think naturally the performance with Lewandowski will come. That is for sure because
the delivery wouldn't.
Because Lewandowski is a player who will play good with Messi. That at least I think that. So for me, I think Lewandowski had a good season, but what is expected from him,
a bit higher than
I expected a bit higher from him. Right. I also wanted to mention something on this. I know there are many Barca fans who criticizes Lewandowski very bad, but I'm not gonna agree with that because you cannot just simply blame Lewandowski. Lewandowski is a big match player, but if you remember before Champions League, when Barca got relegated to Europe, at that time Xavi didn't had a stable system. A stable system came much later. So at that point, everything was going fine. I mean, if if Barca was not able to make an impact, then it's on the whole team, not only on a certain player.
Right.
So I think there are many Barca fans who their job is criticizing. So that's the way they are criticizing Lewandowski. But I think it's of no use. He's a very good signing, and I think he will be staying for more seasons.
Right. So yeah, I'll agree with that as well. But I think we do need a second striker, as a backup striker.
That is
because we cannot always depend on Lewandowski, right? Because what if he gets injured? Who plays in that role? Ansu Fati right there is, I think he's having a very bad season right now. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to him, but I wanted the best out of him, of course. Let's see what Xavi does. I think the season is almost at its end, 4 games to go. And the main topic of this debate should be right now about Messi. All these structural changes that are happening, that are being talked about, is all because a certain player we're trying to bring back, right? It's Messi. Financially, I don't know how Barcelona would do it. They have to sell players. I think a couple of players have been already sold. Trincao has been sold. Longley already, I think, is almost a confirmed deal. Ignio Martinez, I think it's a confirmed deal now. We're just waiting for the official announcement. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if Messi is actually gonna come and how.
I think they will sell Nico Gonzalez and a few other players also.
No, what I heard about Nico Gonzalez, I think he's going to be on another season out for loan. But that's all up to them. We can only just predict certain things. But let's see. It was a good season for Barcelona in terms of league domestically. But I think there is much more aspects we can improve. But from what we have been suffering through, I think this was a success. And with that, I think we can end this video. And you know what? Keep entering.
Keep entering.